Biogenesis versus Abiogenesis. Biology 11. The secret to reaching my goals lies solely in my tenacity. Louis Pasteur, Abiogenesis versus Biogenesis. Introduction. Biology as a science progressed by observation. The hypotheses proposed by early scientists were rarely tested by experiments. Abiogenesis continued. Example. Pond dries up, no fish or frogs. Rain comes, fish and frogs. Therefore, it rained fish and frogs. Abiogenesis continued. Theory of abiogenesis, aka spontaneous generation. Non-living things can be transformed into living things. Proposed by Aristotle, who observed rotting meat and flies. Existed for nearly 2,000 years. Van Helmont continued. 300 years ago, Belgian Dr. Jean van Helmont concluded that mice could be created from a dirty shirt. He placed grains of wheat in a dirty shirt in a container, and in 21 days mice appeared. Conclusion: sweat caused wheat to ferment into mice. Abiogenesis. Redi. In 1668, Francesco Redi, Italian physician, tested Aristotle's hypothesis: meat flies. Redi continued. 4 sets of jars with meat, snake, eel, fish, veal. 1 set was open, experimental group. 1 set was sealed, control group. Maggots appeared on open jars of meat. Conclusion: flies come from flies. Biogenesis, life from life. Redi continued. Bad news: lots of critics. No air in jar, therefore life could not survive. Redi repeated his experiment with a fine mesh wire, supported biogenesis again. Critics still objected. Needham, John Needham, 1713–1781, English botanist. Re-examined theory of abiogenesis. Observed meat broth left unsealed soon changed color, evidence of microorganisms. Needham continued. Experiment. Boiled flasks of meat broth to kill microorganisms. Left the flasks unsealed. Flasks soon become murky and full of microbes. Needham continued. Conclusion: abiogenesis sent many scientists down the wrong path. Lazzaro Spallanzani, 1729–1799. 25 years later, Spallanzani repeated experiment more carefully. Boiled flasks longer and sealed flasks. Critics again objected to sealed flasks. The final blow. Louis Pasteur, 1822–1895. 1864, Pasteur developed a swan neck flask. Pasteur continued. Experiment. Boiled broth, air could enter but microbes were trapped in curved flask. Broth remained clear. Biogenesis finally proven.